Hola, este es el vocabulario 2B, parte 1. So vocabulary 2B, part 1. Now you have a lot of vocab in this chapter. So I'm going to split up the vocabulary into two parts. So this is just the first part, and then we'll do the second part another time or another day. Okay, so don't forget to have your notes out, to be taking notes during this. And also you can put these into your personal dictionary if it's something that you want to use in the future. All right, so let's start. I will read the English and then the Spanish, and then go ahead and repeat the Spanish after me. So for the entrance, la entrada. The bargain, la ganga. The sign, el letrero. The sale or sales. Now, so for the singular, this is your singular here, and that's pronounced la liquidación. Now, two or more sales, las liquidaciones. Notice no accent on the plural form. The market, el mercado. The exit, la salida. Light, claro o clara. Now the reason that there's two forms here is because this is an adjective. So depending on what you're describing. So for example, the color is light. El color is masculine, so we would say el color es claro. So if we use el color, we would use claro. If we're saying, let's see, what else could we say that's feminine? La bandera, say, la bandera, feminine, es clara, feminine. Okay, that's why you have two, because it's an adjective. Now, if we want to say solid colored, de solo un color. If it helps you remember this, the literal translation for this would be of only one color. So that might help you remember solid colored. Dark, oscuro o oscura. Again, this is an adjective, so it must agree in gender and number with what it's describing. So that's why there's the masculine and the feminine. Bright, vivo o viva. Again, another adjective, so don't forget, it has to agree there. Now, this is a question that you could ask. So in this question, we're asking, what is it made of? Now notice that this last word needs to agree with the gender of what you're talking about. So for example, if I'm asking about the shirt, la camisa, feminine, I don't have to say la camisa, but I would say, ¿de qué está hecha? By using the feminine ending, it's assumed that what I'm talking about is feminine. Now I could go one step further, be more specific, and say, ¿de qué está hecha la camisa? But I don't have to. Now if I'm saying el vestido, the dress, masculine, then I would use the o ending. So I would say, ¿de qué está hecho? Again, if I want to be more specific, I could say, ¿de qué está hecho el vestido? But I don't have to. Okay, and then a response to that would be, it is made of, and then those ... that's where you would put in the material that it's made out of. So again, you still have that o or a ending here, depending on what you're talking about. So for example, if I'm saying la camisa, again, feminine, I would say está hecha de, and then whatever it's made out of, the material. Again, if I say el vestido masculine está hecho de, and then whatever it's made out of. Okay, so don't forget that. Now, these are some of the materials that clothes can be made out of. So the first one here is cotton, and in Español we say algodón. Leather, cuero. Wool, lana. Silk, seda. And these are actual silkworms. That's where silk comes from, in case you didn't know that. Synthetic fabric, tela sintética. Don't forget to be pronouncing after me, okay? Now this one, we're talking about high prices, things like that. So el precio, for example, oops, I'm sorry. El precio is masculine, so I would use the masculine ending. Again, this is an adjective. So I would say el precio es alto. Right? So if we're talking about a high price, we'd say el precio es alto. If we were talking about a shelf, for example, let's do this one. If we're saying la escalera, the ladder, la escalera es alta. We have to match it, okay? Okay, this one, just like the one before it, but this one is low. So we have bajo or baja. So obviously it would be this one, right? So low price, precio bajo. El precio es bajo. Escalera, if you just have like a low ladder. La escalera es baja. Again, remember, adjective. Okay, so this one is the cash register, la caja. Remember that J is an H sound, la caja. Cashier, el cajero o la cajera. So notice, depending on the gender of the cashier, this is for a male, right? El and o ending. This one is female, right? La and a ending, okay? So make sure you remember that when you're using that. Okay, this one is a personal check. El cheque. Don't forget to be pronouncing after me. El cheque. This one is a traveler's check. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with this, but when you go out of the country or something like that, you don't want to take cash with you. So you go to the bank, you say, you know, I need so many traveler's checks and these amounts, and they'll accept this as cash, like they'll change it for cash wherever you go. So the traveler's check, el cheque de viajero. And this one literally translates to the check of the traveler. Okay, this one is the gift certificate or gift certificates. This one's plural. This one is singular. So repeat after me for the singular, el cupón de regalo. And then the plural, los cupones de regalo. Notice here that just like in the English, so in the English here, when we made this plural, we only made certificates plural. We didn't make gift plural. So same thing in Spanish. We only made coupon part or certificate plural, but not the gift part. Okay? So make sure you remember that and keep that in mind when you're using that, okay? Now, if we're going to say how we're going to pay for things, if we're saying we're paying cash, we say en efectivo. That's in cash. Now, to spend, gastar, regular AR verb. So we'll conjugate just like any other AR verb. The price, el precio. And the last one, the credit card, la tarjeta de crédito. Remember that JH sound, tarjeta. Bien. Okay, so now go back to the assignments. And underneath where this link was for this video, you will see the assignment or what you need to complete for this to get your participation points for doing this. Also, don't forget, you can go back to this video, rewatch it, redo it, take more notes, whatever you need to do. This is for you, so you can get the vocabulary down for then the test in 2 weeks, okay? All right, thanks for listening. Thanks for sticking with me. I've been sick all break, so hopefully my voice doesn't sound too horrible. All right, I will see you tomorrow. Adios.